Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block listening on the World Wide Web and on the radio. It's time for exciting Crabs baseball. This is Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner, and we're here at the lovely Arcata Ballpark on a lovely summer evening to bring you all the Rock'em Sock'em baseball action as the Crabs take on the Reading Ringtails for a single game. The Ringtails were originally supposed to come in for 2 games. They were not able to come last night, so the Crabs instead played the Eagles. Tonight the Ringtails are here, and they're ready to play ball, and we're ready to play ball, and the fans are ready to watch some great ball. And as I said, it's a beautiful night in Arcata, and we're just about ready to get started. Ringtails come in with a record of 4-18. The Crabs are 22-13. There's some concern this may be a lopsided victory, as last year the first game the Crabs played against the Ringtails was rather lopsided. The second game was much closer, so we don't really know what to expect tonight.
Well, the Ringtails look like they have a full roster here, so thinking good thoughts.
Well, that's good news. All right. They're introducing the players as we speak. Why don't we go right to the lineups?
All right, so for the visiting Reading Ringtails, leading off for them will be the center fielder, Dom Chavarria. Batting second will be the left fielder, Jordan Taylor. Batting third will be the right fielder, Chuck Maffei. Batting fourth will be the designated hitter, Lane Thacker. Batting fifth will be the first baseman, John Downey. Batting sixth will be the third baseman, Austin Alvarez. And we're going to go to the national anthem, and then I'll finish the Ringtails lineup. All right, so for the Reading Ringtails, batting seventh will be the second baseman, Diego Castaneda. Batting eighth will be the catcher, Nick Brown. Batting ninth will be the shortstop, Noah Otero. And on the mound for the Ringtails tonight will be Gabriel Rojas.
All right, thank you, Liam. For the Crabs, Dylan Johnson leads off in center field. Jalen Smith, the second baseman, is batting second. Koko Figueiredo at third base bats third. Dawson Bacho, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Damien Henderson in right field bats fifth. Bryce Kirk will bat sixth and be the DH. Kyle Nell will be in left field and bat seventh. Aiden Morris at second base bats eighth. And Dan Carasoza at shortstop bats ninth. On the mound for the Crabs, it's Bryce Short. And the numbers on Bryce Short: 23 and a third innings pitched, 16 hits, 11 runs, 10 of which were earned. He's walked 10, struck out 33. He's hit 10 batters, which by far leads the club. And he has an ERA of 3.85. So it'll be Bryce Short on the mound, right-hander starting for the Crabs against the Reading Ringtails. It's Short pitching. Morris is catching. Dawson Bacho at first. Jalen Smith at second base. Carasoza at short. Koko Figueiredo at third. Kyle Nell in left. Dylan Johnson in center. And Damian Henderson is out in right field. Short taking his wind-up pitches. We're about ready to get started. Just a gorgeous day in Arcata. Sunny, warm. We have been blessed with a beautiful summer. Very few overcast days. Very few cold days. No rain. Interesting facts about the Ringtails. They are related to the raccoon. And they are found in mostly arid places, although they also like coniferous forests, like the one that separates Humboldt from Reading. They make excellent pets, although in general it's probably a bad idea to try to make any wild animal a pet, but still, if you're inclined, the ringtail is easily trained and mostly friendly. They are omnivorous. And the first one is ready to bat here in the first inning. Dom Chavarria, the center fielder, to lead off, batting left-handed against the right-hander Bryce Short. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high and outside. Not much of a crowd tonight. Maybe our smallest crowd of the season. No band tonight, a Wednesday night. Ooh, it looks like some crabs coming behind home plate now with a radar gun.
Yeah.
Don't see that too often here. Several of the pitchers, I believe, are going to sit behind home plate.
We need a radar gun.
Clock the radar.
We need a radar gun up here.
Meanwhile, it's 2-0 to Chavarria. Here's the next pitch, and that misses outside, 3-0. Umpires tonight. What do we got for umpires?
Umpires at home plate, J.J. Norton at first base.
3-1 is right down the middle.
First base, Zachary Norton. And at third base, Brandon Coburn.
All right, the infamous Norton brothers and Brandon Coburn. 3-1 pitch. Ooh, check swing, and he missed outside. Ball 4. So Chavarria walks to lead off the game.
Next up, left fielder, number 6, Jordan Taylor.
Here's Jordan Taylor, the left fielder. Looks like a pretty narrow strike zone for so far.
Yeah, I hope that's not the strike zone the whole game.
Runner goes. The pitch is outside. No throw down the second, so Ringtails playing aggressive. The Ringtail is not generally an aggressive animal. But here, they're being very aggressive on the bases, and it's a stolen base for Chavarria. Mostly they hide. They're hard to see. I've never seen one in the wild, and even people I know who spend time in the wild have never seen one. Want to know the count, but here they are.
I've never
the
seen
Arcata
one.
Ballpark. High in the air to right field. He got under it. Henderson going back near the warning track. And he makes the play as the runner tags and moves on to third. So one away. Chavarria at third now. And here's Chuck Matthey, the right fielder. I think Chuck Matthey's played here before.
Yes, he has. Sounds very familiar.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I think some of these players.
Good
a few of these.
few.
Otero has as well, maybe.
It's a semi-pro team. Guys tend to stay for a while.
I think the Ringtails are to the 45s as the Bay 52s are to the Crabs, basically.
Yeah, it seems like same sort of setup.
First pitch misses. Catches the outside corner at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1.
I believe the Colt 45s are a collegiate team.
Right. Here's the 0-1, and that one misses down and in. 1-1, and I think that Reading Ringtails are mostly composed of players from Reading,
Yeah.
whereas the Colt 45s scout players from different places, as the Crabs do. The 1-1 is in the dirt, 2-1. One out, runner at third, just getting started here in the top of the first inning. Two-one pitch. He reaches and fouls it out of play. 2-2. And a very quiet night at the ballpark. Just literally quiet. Usually when the band's here and there's a lot of people here, of course, it's quite a bit louder.
It's a pretty low-key night.
Tonight, a low-key, quiet evening. 2-2 the pitch. Fouled out of play. So still the count is 2-2. From the set, Short deals a breaking pitch and a nice one. Just got a piece of it, did Matthey. And he fouls it back against the backstop. Still the count is 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air, shallow left center fielder. Now drifting back on it is Johnson, and he has it. And that'll score the run to make it 1-0 in favor of the Ringtails. So sacrifice fly for Matthew.
Next up, designated hitter number 43, Lane Thacker.
So now if the base is clear, here's Thacker, the DH. Lane Thacker.
Thacker. I like that.
Here's the pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner, 0-1.
I think we should put Lane Thacker on the all opponents' names team.
Yeah. We should have an all opponents names team.
Should.
The 0-1. Breaking pitch is lined in the center field. Coming in on it is Johnson, and it's going to bounce in front of him for a base hit. So Thacker aboard with 2 outs. And here's John Downey, the first baseman. Thacker takes off. The pitch is high. The throw down the second is into center field. No further advance. I'm liking this. I like to see this.
Yeah.
Going to play aggressive.
It's promising so far.
Yeah. So second stolen base of the inning, and now Thacker's in scoring position with the count. Oh, I guess he called it a. Did he call that a strike? I thought he called it a ball.
I thought he called it a ball as well.
I think it's 1-0.
Don't think he called that a strike. Did it? I don't think so. I think it's 1-0.
I think it's 1-0. We'll go with that assumption for now. And there's a pitch that's in there for a strike.
What's the count up?
Oh, he's going to ignore me. Fine. He heard me. He turned. He
JJ
totally heard me.
J.J. Norton.
Yeah.
Come on, J.J.
1-1 the count. Breaking pitch misses low and trickles away from Morris, but no advance.
Maybe he
That's like my cat when I'm home and I say, Sally, and she cocks an ear. I know you heard me. You cocked an ear, but can't be bothered to turn around and see what I want.
Maybe J.J. Norton doesn't know the count either, Benjamin.
Maybe. Well, we're going to go with 2-1. Two and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. And now I think he's just willfully not showing the count. There he goes. Okay, it's 2-2.
Yep.
I take it back.
We got it. Thank you, J.J.
2-2 pitch. Right down the middle, called strike 3. That'll end the inning. No runs. There was a hit. There were no errors and a runner left. And at the end of a half an inning, it's 1-0 in favor of the Ringtails. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we're back. Thanks to Solution for Small Businesses, providing bookkeeping and accounting support to small business owners, including full-service payroll processing, located at 8th and N in Arcata. For more information, call 267-7923 or visit www.solutionsforsb.com. Thanks also to C.K. Johnson Industries, a full-service manufacturing firm specializing in structural steel fabrication and concrete. Their work is found in scores of bridges and civil engineering projects all over the United States and Canada, and they do it all from their Arcata office. They're proud supporters of Crabs baseball.
For your humble Crabs, center fielder number 20, Dylan Johnson.
Dylan Johnson, Jalen Smith, and Koko Figueiredo will bat in the bottom of the first inning against Gabriel Rojas, right-hander on the mound for the Ringtails. Rojas is pitching to Nick Brown. John Downey's over at first. Diego Castaneda at second. Austin Alvarez at third. The first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Noah Otero's the shortstop. Jordan Taylor in left. Dom Chavarria in center field. And Chuck Matthey out in right. Johnson comes in. The next pitch is foul tipped. Batting .294, .368 on base percentage. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Rides high with a fastball, 1-2. The 1-2 fouled out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Rojas' next pitch is fouled out of play. 2-2. Scoreboard says 1-2. I may be mistaken. I thought it was 2-2.
That's what I have as well, 1-2.
Okay. So it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the middle and through for a base hit. So Johnson aboard to lead off the Crabs half of the first inning. Here's Jalen Smith. Smith batting .315, a .383 on base percentage. Not hitting for a lot of power, but he is getting on base. And Smith's average has been steadily climbing since the first couple weeks. The first week or so, he was not hitting well, and he has steadily improved his batting average since then, and now over 300. So good to see Jalen Smith getting on base, because once he's on base, he does a pretty good job. There's a fly ball to right field. Over to get it is Matthey, and there's one away. No advance by Johnson.
Next up, your third baseman, number 1, Koko Figueiredo.
So here's Koko Figueiredo. Figueiredo batting .378, a .497 on base percentage, a .538 slugging average. Continues to put up excellent numbers for the Crabs. Crabs won a good ball game last night, 5-0 over the Eagles, another local club. Runners going. The throw is into center field. The pitch was, I think, low.
No, it's a called strike.
You call it a strike? Okay. And so Johnson now at second with the stolen base. The count 0-1 to Figueiredo. That for Johnson is his 13th stolen base. He's only been caught twice, and he is tied for second on the club behind Nell, tied with Damian Henderson. So Figueiredo with a chance for an RBI. Here's the pitch, and he hits it foul out of play on the left side. Last night, Figueiredo 2 for 4 with an RBI. He has 21 on the season. And now he steps out. 1-0 in favor of the Ringtails. Bottom of the first inning. Crabs with the tying run out at second base. And 0-2 the count to Figueiredo with 1 out. Rojas looks out at second. A long look. He looks like he's almost turned towards second, and now he deals, and that's looped down the left field line, coming in on his left fielder, and he dives and can't get it. Johnson's going to go to third, a single for Koko Figueiredo. He didn't hit it hard, and Jordan Taylor a long run, and finally a slide and attempted catch, but it just glanced off his glove. So Crabs have runners on the corners now with one out. Here's Dawson Bacho. Bacho last night was 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. In fact, Bacho homered last night. That was number 4. He comes in batting .346, a .400 on-base percentage, and a .542 slugging average. So runners on the corners. Runner on, Figueiredo goes. The ball is popped high in the air on the right side, shallow right field. And it'll be caught by, and he drops the ball, and that's going to score a run for the Crabs.
Had to go back to first.
Figueiredo had to go back to first.
Man.
And so he is out at second now, but the Crabs get the run. Well, nothing you do about that. I mean, Koko did everything he was supposed to do. He turned and went back to first. It looked like it was obviously going to be caught. So that's an error on the outfielder Matthean Wright. Johnson scores. Figueiredo is out 9-4 for the second out. And here's Damian Henderson. And every at-bat an exciting one because at any moment he could break the wood-bat record for Crabs home runs in a season. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball, I guess, low. He's batting .410. Yikes. .519 on-base percentage. An .857 slugging average. Yikes.
It's okay. Yeah.
Room for improvement. 3 for 4 last night. Runner goes. The pitch is fouled out of play. A ball and a strike to count. Bacho takes his lead. Here's the pitch, and a breaking pitch, and he just missed it and fouled it up against the screen. 1-2. Even though he only needs one to break the record, he has not hit a home run in a while.
He is not.
The record tying one was the one a week ago last Saturday. That spectacular walk-off job, but that was almost 2 weeks ago now.
What a game that was.
Yeah, that was why we come out to the ballpark.
Yes.
Besides the popcorn. 1-2 the count. The runner goes. The pitch is grounded down towards third, and it gets through.
He's looking right into the sun.
He's looking right into the sun, and the sun is really wicked this time of day, and he clearly didn't see it, so that's going to go for a hit for Henderson. You know, my reasoning is if it had been hit in the air and he lost it in the sky,
yeah,
it would be a hit. He lost it. The sun's right in his eyes.
Yeah. He didn't touch it. He didn't really see it very much at all. I agree with you.
So first and second now with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Very tough time of day for the third baseman. We've seen third basemen just put their glove over their head and cower because they just never saw the ball.
The hardest position to play in the ballpark this time of day.
The 0-1 misses away. 1-1. Rojas gets the sign. He turns almost completely out towards second base before he delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes to count. A long look in now. Rojas comes home with a fastball that misses high. 2-2. Bryce Kirk is batting .330, a .440 on-base percentage, and a .511 slugging average. Here's the pitch. And he hits it high in the air to right center field. A long run for the center fielder. He reaches up and makes the catch at the warning track for out number 3. Crabs get a run, though, on a hit. There was an error, and on 3 hits, there was an error and 2 left. And at the end of 1, we are tied at 1. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Stands a yelling a baseball fan with a new hat on his head. Doing that thing, you fit it on the head, you can just tell it's Chris Head new. Well, if you're in need of a new hat, let your carry at the souvenir stand. It's got you covered. In fact, she's got some fitted hats on sale right now. Go by the souvenir stand, say hi to Carrie, check out the stickers, fill in your mini Tomei for shout-out forms and more at the souvenir stand.
So, all right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second inning. It'll be Austin Alvarez, Diego Castaneda, and Nick Brown for the Ringtails. Tied at 1. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for the Ringtails. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Crabs. Bryce Short out for his second inning. So here he is, Austin Alvarez. Short sets and deals. It's a fastball that misses high. 1-0. The 1-0 high in the air to shallow right center field. Johnson is calling for it, and he has it. 1 away. That brings up Diego Castaneda, the second baseman.
Next up, number 10, Diego Castaneda.
Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The 0-1 and down low. A ball and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the hands and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. The wind is blowing fairly briskly out towards center field. The next pitch is a fastball that misses high. 2-2. I'd say that's uncharacteristic. The last few nights we've had a wind blowing out right around game time, and I don't think it's usually that way here. I think that's something we're just seeing this summer. 2-2 pitch. Breaking pitch is a high hopper on the left side. Backhanded by Carasoza, and the throw gets him. Nicely done. 2 away. Nick Brown will be the hitter. Brown the catcher tonight.
Next up, Ringtails catcher, number 23.
You can send
Brown.
Marcelo. So here's Rick Brown, right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Nick Brown. The 0-1. Takes a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-2. 0-2. The set, the 0-2, swung on and missed, got him. Ringtails go in order in the second. We're tied at 1. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, Crabs fans, thanks to Slice of Humble Pie, where everything is made in-house and fresh. They have dessert pies, empanadas, apple turnovers, fresh lemonade, and salads. They have meat or vegetarian dishes. They have gluten-free hand pies. They have it all over at Slice of Humble Pie, and they're located just off the Arcata Plaza at 828 I Street. Try the app and get 10% off your first order. Thanks also to Forbes & Associates. Sarah Corliss in Trinidad will help you hit a home run. Check out Humboldt County Real Estate for more information, located at 343 Main Street, Suite 814 in Trinidad, 496-0259 if you're looking for a good realtor. Kyle Nell leads off the top of the bottom of the second for the Crabs. Nell batting .270. His batting average has come up quite a bit in the last week or two. Batting right-handed. And he lines the first pitch off the shortstop's glove and into left field for a base hit. That'll be an error on the shortstop. So now aboard. Second error of the game for the Ringtails. And here's Aiden Morris. Morris batting .233. Came in as a replacement last night, a catching replacement for Dom Soto, and I'm hoping Don Soto's okay. He had to come out of the game last night after he took a foul tip. There's a wild pitch, and now goes to second.
Being a catcher is not easy.
No, it's not. Morris did not get an appearance last night. So, hope to find out about Dom Soto. Make sure he's doing all right. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air, left center field. Center fielder is calling for it. He's under it, and he has it. And on the play, Nell will tag and go to third. One away. Back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Johnson. Singled and scored in the first inning.
It's Carasosa.
Oh, right. Carasosa. I left him off my card and got to send 9 up.
Yeah, most of the time.
Here's the pitch, and Carasosa hits one in the air on the right side. The second baseman running out onto the grass, and he has it for the second out, no advance. So first pitch swinging, Carasosa pops out to second. And with two away now, it'll be Dylan Johnson.
Leading the lineup, your humble crabs, number 20, Dylan Johnson.
So Nell over at third, 2 outs, tied at 1. Rojas, a long look in. Now he sets. And deals in the dirt, nicely blocked by Nick Brown. The 1-0. Fastball misses outside, 2-0. Rojas really moving slowly out there. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field, going back on, and it's going to be over his head. A run comes in. That'll be a double for Dylan Johnson, his second hit of the evening. Crabs lead at 2-1.
Next up, number 17, Jalen Smith.
So Nell comes in. Here's Jalen Smith with Johnson out at second. A look out at second, and Rojas deals right down the middle for a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count. Swing and a miss at a high breaking pitch. That fooled him. No balls, 2 strikes, the count to Smith. Here's the 0-2. Hammered down the left field line, but it's foul. Rojas, look out at second. Another and another. Now he deals, and that's hit hard on the ground, foul. All right, we'll do it again with the count 0-2. To Smith with Dylan Johnson out at second base. Crabs ahead by 1. Here's the pitch. And he hits that in the air on the right side on the infield. The first baseman, Downey, has it. And the inning is over. But the Crabs get a run on a hit. There was an error and a runner left. And at the end of 2, they're up 2-1. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Top of the third inning, Chavarria, Taylor, and Matthew, the top of the order for the Ringtails, with the Crabs leading 2-1. Thanks to Harper Motors. Harper Motors donated $1,100 to District 26 Little League last summer, and thanks to 22 home runs by the Crabs. For every home run the Crabs hit this season, the Harper Motors will continue to donate $50 to help local Little League programs. And you can go visit Harper Motors at the Carousel 2 miles north of Eureka.
At bat for the Ringtails, the shortstop number 14, Noah Otero.
Nora Otera to lead it off. I always forget I've been forgetting the 9 hitter for some reason. It's weird. It's not the top of the order.
Did you forget that
It's Otera.
baseball's played with 9 players?
I must have. I don't know. It's weird. He takes the fastball away. It's 1-0. Interesting thing happened in baseball a few nights ago, and that was the first time in the history of professional baseball, a high fly ball to shallow right field.
Well, I think
And
that's
Henderson
happened
has
in
it.
baseball before, Benjamin.
Yeah. Henderson has it. The interesting thing that has never happened before was that someone stole first base. In
Yep.
the what's that what league?
The Atlantic League.
The Atlantic League, which is a professional league. They're trying out a new rule that you can steal first base on any pitch, as long as it's not fouled away, right?
Yep.
And of course, you wouldn't do it on a good pitch, but you might do it on a wild pitch or something like that. And someone did steal first in that game, and that's a rule that may end up being adopted in the major leagues. Here's the pitch to Taylor, and he takes a fastball in there for a strike on the inside corner.
Yeah,
That
so-
would radically change the game.
Yeah, the Atlantic League is an independent professional league that the MLB uses to test out
Right.
new rules.
The 0-1, I guess misses high. He showed bunt, took the pitch, and it's 1-1. There was another thing there was
And
another rule they tried out.
they used a computer to call
computer
balls
umpire.
and strikes.
Right, that's right. But this rule is an interesting one. It's hard to see, hard to know how it would change the game. I guess it would have the effect, I suppose, of making players with a lot of speed maybe more valuable than they are now. 2-1 the count.
I like it personally.
The 2-1 is right down the middle for a called strike. 2-2. I don't know. I guess I want to see how it actually changes the actual play.
It makes the game a little more exciting
But it does make it exciting.
to know a guy could bolt for first.
2-2 called strike 3 on the outside corner. Happy trails.
And with the
To Jordan Taylor.
the robot calling the balls and strikes in the Atlantic League, what they did was they had a computer track balls and strikes, and then the computer would relay that information to the home plate umpires.
The ump could overrule
who had
it.
an earpiece.
Yeah.
And would relay that call, call strike or ball. And yes, like you said, the home plate umpire
Yeah. There's
could overrule that call that is made by the computer.
Here's Chuck Matthew, the right fielder, sacrifice fly in his first appearance. Yeah, it does kind of make umpires irrelevant, though. It's kind of like that episode of Star Trek. Fly ball out to left field. Going back on it is that's Nell out there for out number 3. The one where Captain Kirk is replaced by a computer. It's an excellent episode. But anyway, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And at the end of 3, it's 2.5. It's 2-1 in favor of the Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we're back to pick up that thought. That episode of Star Trek, by the way, in that episode, the computer that is in charge of the Enterprise goes haywire and ends up killing a whole bunch of people, and I sure hope that doesn't happen.
The computer.
With the computer in
Strike
baseball.
zone
That would be
goes
terrible.
haywire.
That would be awful.
Well, someone could hack it.
So let's just hope it doesn't go that way.
Anything that's online is
And
hackable.
of course, the lesson there was that you have to have the human element, so I guess we have to keep the umpires just to make sure
Someone
that
could
doesn't
go in and hack the computer to make it
That'd be
call
bad.
a ball in the dirt a strike.
Koko Figueiredo leads it off. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
If elections can be hacked, then strike
Certainly
zones can be
strike
too.
zones can be hacked. Figueiredo singled in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. Well, I guess that missed high. I have to say I'm not clear on what the strike zone is today, but
Yeah.
1-1 the count. Rojas shakes off a bunch of signs, and now Figueiredo steps out. Rojas works mighty slowly. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2, I don't know
Well,
what to say. I mean, we'll take it.
Gabriel Rojas has the same number, 52, of Pedro Baez of the Dodgers, who is known as being one of the slowest
Really?
pitchers in Major League Baseball.
2-1. There we go. There's a strike at the knees. 2-2. Maybe that's why he chose that number.
Yeah.
Is Baez the one they call the human rain delay? That's somebody
Yes.
else. That is Baez.
I
Okay.
think that is Baez, right. The human rain delay.
2-2 to count. That's clever. Here's the pitch. Ooh, misses low, and Figueiredo works the count full. By the way, speaking of full counts, Figueiredo leads the Crabs with a bunch of walks, 28 walks. That's how you get a .497 on base percentage.
Yes.
Here's the pitch. And he hits it in the left center field. That is going to be caught by the center fielder on the run for out number 1. So here's Dawson Bacho, aboard on an error by the right fielder in his first at bat. They like to call him Macho Bacho around here. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the knees for a called strike. The 0-1. Ooh, another good pitch on the outside corner. 0-2 now to Bacho. Rojas 0-2. Grounded on the left side and past the glove of the shortstop, under his glove and into right field. I think that's an error. That's another error on the shortstop, Otero. He just had to move a couple of steps to his right and get his glove down, and he didn't get his glove down far enough.
Next up, number 22, Damian Henderson.
So Bacho aboard on an error for the second time tonight with 1 out, and here he is, Damian Henderson, singled in his first at bat. Keeps pushing his batting average up over 400. Now some action out in the Ringtails bullpen. Runner goes. The pitch is taken low. The throw down to second is not even close in time. And Bacho has it stolen. Bacho, 10th stolen base in 11 tries. So he's in scoring position with 1 out and 1-0 now the count to Henderson. Here's the pitch. Takes a strike on the outside corner. That pitch, Koko Figueiredo watched 2 of those.
I am flummoxed.
That ended up being ball.
Yeah. You should draw the strike zone for me again, Benjamin. I want to.
Well, I can't because it has no stability.
Conceivable shape.
It has no stability. It's constantly dynamic. There's a high fly ball to right field. I don't think it's deep enough to go out, but it is going to bounce up against the fence. Coming around third to score is Bacho, and into second with a stand-up double is Damian Henderson.
Yeah, he could be better.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh boy, I have never seen a hitting performance like Damian Henderson's.
No, not at all.
At this ballpark, or any ballpark.
I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. Video game numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next up, Crabs designated hitter, number 24, Bryce Kirk.
Here's Bryce Kirk, flied to center in his first at bat. Here's the pitch, and he reaches out and slaps it foul.
Damian Henderson is like, if you're playing MLB The Show and you're putting it on super easy mode, then turning all the sliders up so that you just hit a home run every time you step
double,
up.
triple, whatever. Yeah,
It's crazy.
0-1. Misses high, 1-1.
And all the people out there who play MLB The Show know what I'm talking about.
I do not have one of those game boxes because I would buy MLB The Show and then I'd end up losing my job and my career would be ruined.
It's a very good game. It's almost too good.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1.
But if there's no baseball on TV, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing MLB The Show.
Yep. Yep, that's why I don't have it.
I was watching the Giants game today, though. It was very good.
I caught a few minutes of that game in the first inning. I was headed to school. They were playing. 2-1 the count. Henderson takes his lead. Here's the pitch, and he takes a strike at the knees. 2-2. It was 3-0 when I turned it off, but it ended up being 11-10. Is that right?
11-8.
11-8.
Typical Coors Field score.
Oh, the Giants are getting close to 500.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but it's very nice.
No, I wouldn't
right
do
now.
that.
Yeah,
But still.
I'm trying
2-2 pitch. Hammered into right field, and that is also going to be over the right fielder's head and all the way up against the fence. Henderson's going to score to make it 4-1, and Kirk in there with a double. Back-to-back doubles. Same spot.
The Crabs making the Arcata ballpark look like Coors Field right now.
Yeah, another hard hit ball. So 2 runs in the inning, still only 1 out. Kirk now out at second for Kyle Nell. Nell aboard on an error in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left field. Adios, muchacho. That's out of here. 2-run home run. Kyle Nell. That one out on the freeway.
Oh, you knew it right away.
Yep.
It was crushed.
That is home run number 27 for the Humboldt Crabs this season. Hockey Motors donating $50 for every Crabs home run made to District 26 Little League.
That is number home run for now. I think that maybe his first.
I think so.
That is his first home run.
Ooh, what a nice first home run.
6-1 Crabs. Well, this game getting away from the Ringtails now.
Next up, number 39, Aiden.
Third inning.
There's nothing better than tuning in to a Crabs game and hearing adios muchacho.
So here's Morris. And the pitch in on the hands, and he fouls it out of play. 0-1. I'm quoting the soup Nazi, Seinfeld, when I say that.
Oh, that's great. It's almost like John Miller's Adios Pelota.
Yeah. No. Love Seinfeld. Love the soup Nazi. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch at the knees.
Great place to get
0-2.
inspiration from, Seinfeld.
Here's the 0-2. Grounded hard towards third off his chest. He picks up
He
and no play.
still can't see it very well.
God, I hate to keep calling those hits, but I agree with you. He didn't really see it. But that was right off his chest.
So, what's the verdict?
Next up, number 2, Daniel
We need it before the next pitch is thrown, so. Come on, Benjamin.
That's an error.
E5.
Fourth error of the game for the Ringtails, and now a toss over to first.
I could just feel
Morris
the,
back.
the weight of the official scorer position.
Yeah, I could feel the weight
On
of
your
your
shoulders.
nagging me. Here's the pitch.
Well,
Strike at the knees.
as the
It's
official
0-1.
as the official scorekeeper, I have to record your decision before the next pitch is thrown. So,
I feel like I'm on Jeopardy or something.
yeah, exactly.
0-1 the count. And the next pitch, I guess, misses low. 2-1. Morris takes his lead. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he just does get a tip of it. Carasoza. Carasoza popped a second in his first at bat. He came into the game batting. I think I forgot to give his batting. He got batting 214. Here's the 1-2. Slow roller out towards second base. Toss to second for one. Back to first is not in time. It was hit too slowly for the double play. Morris is forced out. 4-6 for the second out of the inning. Carasoza safe at first on the fielder's choice.
Next up, number 20, Dylan Johnson.
And we'll back to go to the top of the order for Dylan Johnson. 2 for 2 tonight with a double. Now a toss over to first. Carasoza with a short lead. Crabs up 6-1 in the third inning. Another toss to first, and that was close. Almost got him that time. Although it's a little bit difficult to see why down 6-1 he's worried about the runner.
Yeah. Got to have your priorities in order, I guess.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, a nice breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate for a called strike. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 fouled out of play. 0-2 now to Johnson. And the next pitch is fouled out of play again, down towards the Crabs bullpen. Four runs in the inning. The Crabs leading 6-1. They got 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and 4 here. 0-2 to Johnson. Aiden Morris over at first. And the pitch. Morris is going, and it's hit high in the air. Left field. The left fielder is under it, and he has it for the final out of the inning. 4 runs on 3 hits. There were 2 errors and 1 left. And at the end of 3, it's 6-1 to Crabs. Stay tuned. Liam's coming up to bring you the middle innings. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we're back. Top of the 4th inning. It'll be Thacker, Downey, Alvarez, and Warner to bring you all the action.
Thank you, Benj. 6-1 Crabs here on the top of the 4th. Bryce Short still on the mound for the Crabs. Chuck Matthew steps in. Pitch from Bryce Short is in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Matthew 0 for 1.
0-1 to Matthew. Is swung on, grounded to the shortstop, Carasoza. He'll pick it up. Throw to first. 1 down. That's going to bring up Lane Thacker.
Thacker is 1 for 2.
Next up, Ringtails, designated hitter.
Thack sounds like something you do to a baseball.
Yeah.
He thacks it out
Thacked
into
it.
right field. Pitch to Thacker. High fly ball.
Thacked that one.
Yeah, he did. Center field. And Johnson's going to range to his right and make the catch. 2 down.
Got a little under it, though.
Didn't thack it hard enough.
No. Got under it.
That's going to bring up John Downey.
Next up, number 15, John Downey.
The Ringtails, the last game that they played, the last series they played was a 3-game series against the Reading Colt 45s. The Colt 45s took 2 out of 3. Pitch to Downey, outside 1-0. The last game they played was a 6-3 loss to the Reading Colt 45s at Tiger Field. The 1-0 to Downey is in there for a called strike, 1-1. One. High and outside, 2-1. Two-one to Downey, swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. That high inside heat from Bryce Short. 2-2 to Downey is just outside. Count goes full, 3-2. To Downey is swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will end the inning here in the top of the 4th. For the Ringtails, they don't score. The Crabs lead at 6-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th inning. Pearson's Building Supply has been a proud supporter of crab baseball for more than 40 years. Humboldt County's home center. Just look for the world's largest hammer at 4100 Broadway in Eureka. Crabs Baseball is also brought to you by Compass Community Credit Union. They're now open in Arcata and Henderson Center. Stop in or apply online at compassccu.org. It's quick and easy. We offer free checking with 0 requirements. Low rates on loans with quick in-house decisioning. Want a better bank? Try a better credit union. Call 707-443-8662. Jalen Smith will step in, and Benjamin is going to decide whether he wants to stay for the rest of the game or not.
It's a pivotal inning because it decides whether I hang or go. No, I'm staying. But
well, good. For us suffer, we have to suffer.
But if it
together.
gets to be 13 or whatever, then
First pitch of Jalen Smith is sprayed foul. It's 0-1.
if we start getting into mercy rule territory, I may revise my thinking.
I don't know. I think that's legally binding now that you have to stay. When to Jalen Smith is swung on and fouled straight back, 0-2. Six-1 Crabs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. O2 Jalen Smith is outside, and it's 1-2. One, two to Jalen Smith is swung on to miss, strike 3. That was a nice pitch from Gabriel Rojas.
Yep, got him to chase a slider away.
One down. That's going to bring up Koko Figueiredo.
Next up, number 1, Koko Figueiredo.
Figueredo 1 for 2. He's made good contact. The second time, actually, the first time he made poor contact and got a hit out of it. The second time he made excellent contact and
He's blooped.
flied out.
Blooped both of his
The second one was hit
hits
harder.
so far.
Yeah.
Pitch to Koko is high and outside, 1-0.
The second one was a line drive, but the center fielder had time to get over and get it, Chavarria. But the first one was just a blooper over the third baseman.
The 1-0 to Figueiredo is swung on and grounded to the shortstop. He's going to pick it up, try to throw to first. It's going to pull the first baseman off the bag.
Infield hit.
It's going to be a hit for Koko Figueiredo. Runner on first, one out, and that's going to bring up Dawson Bacho.
Bacho has been on board on an error twice, one by the right fielder, one by the shortstop.
Next up, number 10, Dawson Bacho.
I was thinking about the errors. The Ringtails have 4 errors in this game.
Yeah,
They could have had a 5th,
only the 4th inning.
but yeah. I was looking up the Crabs' errors. The Crabs have committed a total of, let's see,
Pitch to
Fif-
Bacho is inside, 1-0.
I think it's 52 errors in 35 games now.
I think the Crabs have gotten a lot better with their errors.
They absolutely
as the
have,
season
yeah.
has gone
So
on.
that
the start of
means-
the season, it was really bad.
Yeah, they're 52 in 35 games, which means that's only about less than an error and a half a game.
1-0 to Bacho. Runner goes. Had a great
Oh,
jump.
boy.
Called strike, and Koko's going to
Yikes.
steal it standing. The 1-1 upcoming to Bacho is high and outside, 2-1. That was Koko's 12th steal of the season. probably the easiest steal he's had so far this season, although I'm sure he got a few easy ones against the Ukiah Hawks. He goes again for third, the 2-1, and it's popped up into shallow left field. The left fielder coming in. He's going to make the catch, and Koko's going to race back to second. 2 down. That's going to bring up Damian Henderson.
This Game Changer app has a stat called quality at bat.
Yeah, it takes several at-bat factors into it. I don't remember all the components. I think you have to see at least.
It's any one of the three. Three pitches after 2 strikes, a 6-pitch plus at bat, an extra base hit.
Pitch to Henderson inside, 1-0.
HHB, I think that's hit by a pitch. Walk, sacrifice bunt, sacrifice fly. So any of those counts as a quality at bat. And Koko Figueiredo leads the team with 73.
That is not a surprise at all.
And he's second in percentage to Henderson. Henderson has 71, but he has a higher percentage.
The 1-0 to Henderson is swung on and sprayed foul into the picnic area, I think. Boy, that was a bullet.
That was hit good.
1-1.
Henderson's 2 for 2. He came in batting .410. He just mauls.
Oh, man.
Other teams'
his
pitchers.
Foul balls are scary. Better watch out. Koko goes for third. The pitch is swung on and missed, and Koko's going to steal it easily. So runner at third, 2 down.
Not a great tactical play, but he got a huge jump.
Yeah.
Might as well go for it.
Gabriel Rojas is
He could fairly be assured of making it.
not doing a great job at holding on base runners.
No.
One-two to Henderson. It's swung on and sprayed.
Oh.
Foul again.
That was hit hard.
Deep into the picnic area in right field.
It's like
Still 1-2.
he just throws the bat at the ball,
Oh,
essentially,
man.
and it just
In the
rockets off his bat.
In the major leagues, in the StatCast system, they have the speed that the ball came off of the bat at. I'd like to know
I know, I'd be curious, too.
how fast the ball comes off of Damian Henderson's bat.
I think John Miller's a little obsessed with that number, but I'd be curious to know, too, as well.
1-2 pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2.
About Henderson. Seems like John Miller, every at bat, more or less, he has to give us the speed off the bat.
I think it's a great stat, especially for certain guys. Who just
Yeah,
hit the
so I mean,
ball
for certain
really
guys, yeah. Certain guys, but other times I'm just like,
hard. Brandon Belt comes to
I
mind.
don't really. I think Belt's going to get dealt.
I think anybody
They're
but
talking about Texas, what I heard.
anybody but Posey or Crawford,
Yeah, I think so too.
they're
yeah.
on the
Yep,
they're on the docket.
yep, I think so too.
Pink 50/50 tickets on sale now. You may have the green ticket.
Yeah, they were talking on ESPN the other day. They were, well, it was just speculation, but that Texas would be a team that might be interested in Brandon Belt,
Yeah, I could see that.
and Yankees are going to maybe want Bumgarner.
I would not be surprised if Bumgarner goes to the Yankees. I think that's one of the top teams. The 2-2 is swung on and lined on a hop to the first baseman. It gets away from him and trickles into right field. That's going to bring in a run.
That's a hit.
And it is 7-1 in favor of the Crabs. A rocket base hit for Damian Henderson.
His third hit of the night.
The first baseman had no chance.
No chance.
It was hit very hard.
He was turning away from it because it was hit so hard.
I mean,
And he basically just trying to defend himself.
He was just trying to protect himself at that point.
Yeah. Well, and it was hit right at his feet, too.
Yeah. For the fourth straight inning, the Crabs score.
So Henderson's 3 for 3 tonight.
It's going to bring up Bryce Kirk. Runner on first, 2 down. Runner goes. They haven't picked off the throw to first.
No, they
Now
don't.
the throw to second, and they botched that one.
He had a big jump, and the pitcher should have thrown to second
Henderson's going to steal second.
because Henderson never slowed. And by the time he threw to first, Henderson was 3/4 of the way to second.
I've seen that happen several times.
Yep.
With other teams this year. I think it was the Seattle Studs where it happened like 2 or 3
Yeah.
times where they had a runner picked off and then the first baseman could not get it to second in time.
Yeah, but like I said, by the time the pitcher caught him,
Yeah.
he was 3/4 of the way to the second. He's going again.
Going for third. The pitch is a called strike, and Henderson's going to have third stolen standing up.
Ooh.
I sense a theme.
Yikes.
And for Damian Henderson, that's his 14th stolen base.
Does he lead now?
No. Nell is 15.
Okay.
The 0-1 to Kirk is swung
Oh,
on
nasty
and missed
pitch.
in its own 2.
Don't we have a new pitcher? No, this is still this is still him. Still Rojas.
It's like I sure hope there's not a new pitcher.
There was
That
action
not-
out in the Ringtail bullpen.
Yeah, number 56 is in the bullpen for the Ringtails. The 0-2 is outside. It's 1-2.
No, he's actually pitching. That's what I thought. This is a new
Oh.
pitcher.
Well,
This is Cooper Davis. I don't know when he snuck in.
I think he probably came in at the start of this inning, I assume.
The Ringtail is capable of sneaking around.
1-2 to Kirk is lined into right field for a base hit. Henderson's going to trot home, and the score is 8-1 in favor of the Crabs.
Well.
Come on, Ben. Don't even think about it. I need you. Can't talk to myself when the game is
I never did get to see that
18-1.
movie I wanted to see the other night.
Next up, number 4, Kyle
That'll bring up Kyle Nell.
Ended up seeing a different movie.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that. Midsommar.
Very disturbing. I recommend it very highly. Extremely disturbing.
Yeah, it's
Midsommar.
set in
Really well
Sweden.
done. Really, really creepy. Great.
We're on first 2 down. The pitch to Nell was in there for a called strike going 1.
I'm not a huge horror creepy movie fan, but it was really good.
It looks freaky.
It was freaky. Yeah. It's disturbing.
Long look in. The 1 pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-2, and fans are not happy with that call.
Well, it is 8-1.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is 8-1.
I don't think we have a mercy rule tonight.
We just got word that we are not under a mercy rule, so
No.
this could be a long game. It keeps going at this pace. Runner goes. The 0-2 is outside. No, it's a called strike 3. Huh. All right. That's going to end the inning. Crabs get 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. They lead it 8-1 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 5th inning. Crabs lead the Ringtails 8-1. Make sure to follow the Crabs on Game Changer, whether you're at home, on the go, or at the ballpark. Follow every Crabs game with live pitch-by-pitch tracking, live scoring, and season stats for every player. Download the Game Changer app on your mobile device or visit humblecrabs.com and click on the scoreboard at the top of the screen. Bryce Short still on the mound for the Crabs. Bryce Short has a considerable cushion on the scoreboard. And for a pitcher, that can either be a very comfortable thing, or for some pitchers, a they have too big of a lead, it can, make them uncomfortable in a way. Alvarez steps in. The pitch is high and outside, 1-0. Austin Alvarez. One 0 to Alvarez is swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. It's 1-1. As we mentioned earlier, the Giants won today. They won 11-8, and they swept the Colorado Rockies in Denver, which is something unheard of for the Giants. They have not done well recently in Denver. The 1-1 is in there for a called strike, 1-2.
Yeah, it's good to see the Giants playing well.
They're playing out of their minds right now. I think they're only 2 games back of the second wild card, which is something I never thought was even a possibility. The 1-2 pitch is just outside, 2-2. To Alvarez is swung on and sprayed, fouled on the left field area. Still 2-2.
One advantage the Giants do have is they have players who have experience in pressure situations like
yes,
the
they
end of
do.
the season and the playoffs. And if they can just get their foot in the door, as we know, the Giants are dangerous. And
Yeah, unless they're traded.
Unless they're traded.
2-2. Ball is grounded to the shortstop, Carasoza. He picks it up and throws to first for the first out.
That was the end of that bat.
Yeah, broke that one good. One down. That's going to bring up Diego Castaneda.
Number 10, Diego Castaneda.
And there's a report that came out about the Giants that they are going to be selling rather than buying at the trade deadline.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Castaneda in there for a called strike on 1.
This is not. Oh, this is Castaneda. My
Yeah, number
scorebook
10.
is out of order for some reason. Hey.
The 1 in there for a called strike, 0-2. The 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night for Diego Castaneda. 2 down. That'll bring up Nick Brown. Pitch to Brown is swung on and missed. 0-1. The 1 pitch. Swung on and missed again, and it's 0-2. A lot of swings and misses. His past 2 hitters for Bryce Short on the mound for the Crabs. Missing bats.
I did it again. I missed the 9-hitter.
The 9-hitter has been a problem for you tonight,
All night.
Benjamin.
I did it again.
The 0-2 to Brown is low, and it's 1-2. Nick Brown is swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that will end the inning for the Ringtails here in the top of the 5th. They do not score, so we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Crabs lead this game 8-1. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480.
come to town, depending on who wins that tournament. On the 26th, it's 1970s night.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 5th inning. The Crabs lead this game 8-1.
We're going to have prizes for those involved, so keep that stuff growing through the mustache night on the 27th. This weekend,
Leading it off for the Crabs will be Aiden Morris.
this Friday, the series going through Sunday.
And on the mound, I believe he came in the 4th inning, was Cooper Davis for the Ringtails, a lefty. This weekend, the Crabs will welcome in the West Coast Kings for a 3-game series, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I saw the West Coast Kings play the Mudcats down in Vacaville, I think 2 seasons ago. I think the West Coast Kings won that game.
West Coast Kings have not played here previously.
Yeah, they are new to the Arcata ballpark.
On the pitching mound for the Ringtails, number 56, Cooper Davis. That bat for your humble Crabs, number 39, Aiden Morris.
Aiden Morris will step in.
Let's just hope they don't get here and get deposed.
Oh, man. First pitch to Aiden Morris is way up high. It's 1-0. The 1-0 to Aiden Morris is swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. It's 1-1. The 1-1 to Aiden Morris is swung on and popped up into shallow left center field. Center fielder is going to call off the left fielder, and the center fielder, Figueiredo, will make the catch
Here comes the back girl, Brooklyn
for the first out.
Burns.
The Ringtails so far have not been able to keep the Crabs off the scoreboard. Crabs have scored in each of the first 4 innings. I'll bring up Daniel Carasoza. Pitch to Carasoza is outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Carasoza is swung on and popped foul out of play down the right side. It's 1-1. The 1-1 to Carasoza is inside, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch is swung on, grounded sharply under the third baseman's glove into left field for a base hit. Or, I don't know what. Hit?
I think error.
Error, E5.
Yeah.
All right. So an error on the third baseman. That is the 5th error of the game for the Ringtails.
Next up for your humble Crabs, number 20, Dylan Johnson.
It's going to bring in Dylan Johnson.
Such a busy night tonight.
Yeah, you're putting in work tonight, Benjamin. Throw to first, and Carasoza's back in standing. Pitch to Johnson is swung on and lined sharply down the right field line. That's going to fall just foul. Zone 1. Kind of a looping fly ball that just fell on the foul side.
Kind of sliced a little bit.
Real close. The 1 to Dylan Johnson. Runner goes. Pitcher's going to throw to first, throw to second, and they're going to get Carasoza.
If he had slid, now he's not moving, so I don't know what's going on.
I'm pretty sure the umpire called him
Looks
out.
like he called him out, but he's still hanging out at second, and nobody seems to be doing anything about it unless I guess they're saying it wasn't in time now. It seemed to me they obviously called him out, and nothing's happening. I don't know. And here comes the manager for the Ringtails. He's puzzled, too.
I'm sure I saw
that.
Umpire give the out sign.
Oh, maybe they're calling it a balk.
Or something.
You got overruled. They're calling it a balk, I think.
Really?
I guess.
Well, maybe they didn't get the tag in time. It looked like it was a possibility that Carasoza
I can't tell which.
got in
I didn't see any balk call.
So I think they're going to call the stolen base. I think he got to second before the tag was made, which is
twice the second time that's happened.
Pretty astonishing because it looked like
another huge jump. See, that's a huge jump, but the pitcher's throwing to first. But by the time the pitcher notices him, he's three-quarters of the way to the bag.
It's a grounder to the second baseman. He's going to pick it up, throw it to first for the second out. Weird.
Seems to me what they should be doing is throwing to second instead of throwing to first.
Yeah, that might work better. Carasoza goes to third on that play, so there's going to be a runner at third with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Jalen Smith. Yeah, second time they've gotten the runner in a rundown, and just first baseman has not gotten it to second in time.
Yeah, in both cases. Like I said, the runner was three-quarters of the way to second before the pitcher even threw to first. So,
yeah, they need to do a better job at holding the runners on. Pitch to Jalen Smith is up high, 1-0. Well, what's weird, even weirder to me, is that the umpire at second base made the out call. Must have been overruled by somebody else.
They just it wasn't clear what was going on. They have a secret language out there, those umpires. They're always
they're making a lot of signs.
Making a lot of signs.
The 1-0 is outside, 2-0. I think most of those signs correspond to their positioning.
Mm-hmm.
Based on
right.
where the runners are on base. To Jalen Smith is swung on and grounded to the shortstop Otero. He's going to throw to first, and that will end the inning. The Crabs do not score here in the bottom of the fifth, the first inning where they have not scored in this game. We head to the top of the sixth inning. The score is 8-1 in favor of the Crabs. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the sixth inning. The Crabs lead this game 8-1. Make sure to tune into Crabs Corner every Sunday night at 6 o'clock on Redwood News Channel 3 for a special report on Humble Crabs baseball. Insider interviews with the Crabs players and coaches, game highlights and trivia. Visit redwoodnews.tv or KIEM-TV.com for more information. So leading it off will be the shortstop, Noah Otero. Pitch to Otero is swung on and missed in its own one.
Otero fly to right in his first at bat.
Bryce Short still on the mound for the Crabs. Pitching a great game so far. He's
Wow,
only allowed
Ringtails,
one hit.
Yeah, only got the one hit. And only one walk.
The one to Otero is in there for a called strike 2. It's 0-2. To Otero is swung on and sprayed foul down the right side. Still 0-2.
He has 6 strikeouts.
The 0-2 is swung on and is foul down the.
Just foul.
Just foul. Kind of an excuse me swing. Just went foul. Still 0-2. To Otero is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 down.
7 strikeouts.
Great night for Bryce Short so far. That's going to bring up the top of the order in Dom.
Next up for the Ringtails, number 1, Dom
Figueiredo.
He struck out 3 in a row now. Chavarria makes a symbol in the dirt outside the batter's box, just like Jalen Smith does, only on the other side. Curious what the meaning of that is.
First pitch to Chavarria is swung on and missed. Foul tip at the plate. Zone 1. The 1 pitch is a big looping curveball that stays up. It's 1-1. Pitch, right outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch is in there for a called strike. It's 2-2. Pitch is up high. Count goes full 3-2. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3, 2 down.
4 in a row. 8 total.
Bryce Short is mowing him down right now. 2 down. That's going to bring up Jordan Taylor.
He struck out 4 of the last 5 now.
He's really been very good the last few innings.
Well, he's getting stronger. I mean, he's getting throwing better, yeah.
Pitch to Taylor outside 1-0.
Taylor has flied to right and flied to left.
Yeah, I think Bryce Short has gone better as this game has gone on so far. One to Taylor is low. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch is swung on high, fly ball into right field. Henderson going back, still going back, and he's going to make the catch to end the inning here in the top of the 6th. The Ringtails do not score as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Crabs lead this game 8-1. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. The Crabs lead this game 8-1. And I think we might have a new pitcher on the mound for the Ringtails. It's number 19. That's on the mound. Benjamin?
Got some shout outs up to the booth here.
You want to check
Yeah.
to see who number 19 is?
Oh, sure, why not?
Early 25th birthday.
Lonnie Johnson.
Lonnie Johnson.
Shout out here that says, shout out to my baby girl Emma Hoagie. It's your
He's going to face
first
Koko
Crabs
Figueiredo to
game.
lead it
Go
off.
to many more together. Someday you'll be an experienced heckler. Signed Big Al. Get your shout out written and sent up to the booth for just $1. See the souvenir stand for details. At bat for your Humble Crabs, number 1, Koko Figueiredo.
Pitch to Figueredo is high and outside, 1-0. Pitch is in there for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Figueredo 2 for 3 tonight. A couple of singles, run scored, a couple of stolen bases.
As usual, a great night for Figueredo. 1-1. Sprayed down the left field line. Foul. 22. Do have activity in the Crabs bullpen. To Figueredo is swung on and fouled straight back on play. It's still 1-2.
Just managed to get his bat on that one. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, Koko does a great job at getting his bat on the ball. One-two to Figueredo is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
That's part of why he's so good at getting walks, because he fouls off a lot of pitches that are, over the plate but not really hittable well.
Great at working the count every time he's up. Two to Figueredo, fouled off down the left field line, out of play. Still 2-2. 2-2 to Figueiredo is outside. Count goes full 3-2. Three-two pitch is swung on and grounded to the second baseman. He dives to get it, but he's not going to even throw.
These guys are killing me tonight. Now what? That's a hit.
Figueiredo's going to be on with the leadoff base hit. Tough play for the second baseman.
Third hit of the night.
Slid to try to get that ball, and
Yep.
once he got it, he really had no chance to get Figueiredo. So runner at first, nobody out. That's going to bring up Dawson Bacho.
Bacho's 0 for 3, but he's been on twice.
Pitch to Bacho is swung on and dribbled fouled on the first base line, 0-1.
We got some lights out, a few lights out on the scoreboard, so that the H is incomplete out there. It's not clear to me why there's an H. There's a painted on H, and then there's a lit up H underneath the painted on H. Why you wouldn't just have a single light to indicate the painted on H?
Yeah.
If you see what I mean.
This is
Don't quite get
the
the
hit
whole-
light.
Yeah, right. It's already indicated the hit light with the painted on H. You don't need the lit up H.
The one to Bacho is a high fly ball into center field. Chavarria going back, and he's going to make the catch for the first out.
I can't stand redundancy. I just can't stand
Yeah,
it.
I'm with you. That'll bring up Henderson. Runner on first, one down.
Henderson's 3 for 3.
I mean, could do better. I mean, room for improvement for Henderson.
He doesn't have a triple or a home run.
I know. See? No, Henderson is having a fantastic night. Runner goes. First pitch to Henderson is a
4
looping
for 4.
fly ball into right field for a base hit. And Figueiredo's going to cruise into third. So it's going to be first and third with one out. Well-placed fly ball by Damian Henderson. Went just over the second baseman's head. And Figueiredo was going at the pitch, so he gets to third easily. That's going to bring up Bryce Kirk.
.419 now.
Pitch to
Henderson's
Kirk. Therefore called strike, 0-1.
Henderson's batting average.
Yeah.
Kirk's 2 for 3 with a double.
Both Henderson and Kirk having great nights. Crabs 12 hits, 8 runs. Runner goes from first. 0-1 to Kirk is a looping fly ball in the right center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Figueiredo is going to trot home from third, and the Crabs lead it 9-1. Crabs are getting it done with the blooping ball tonight.
That was not hit that hard.
Next up, number 4, Kyle Nell.
So first and third, one out, a run in. You're at the bottom of the sixth, and that's going to bring up Kyle Nell. Pitch to Nell is in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Now aboard on an error in the second, a home run in the third, and a strikeout looking in the fourth.
Long look in, though 1-0 is in there for a call. Strike 2. It's 0-2.
I don't think Nell particularly liked that call.
Nope.
Took a little step out.
The 0-2 to Nell is swung on and lined over the third baseman's head into left field for a base hit. Henderson's going to come in to score, and the Crabs lead this game 10-1.
14 hits now for the Crabs.
Yep.
Maybe time to call the SPCA.
Oh, no.
I think ringtails may be endangered in this part of the state.
Yeah.
They're clearly endangered here in Arcata.
Hey, you want to protect them.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Yeah, I think it's time to put them on, list them as endangered.
Aiden Morris will step in, runners on first and second with 1 out. Pitch to Morris. It's inside, 1-0.
At bat number 39, Aiden Morris.
Morris is 0 for 3.
To Morris is lined foul. The Crabs bullpen. It's 1-1. Now, I think the guys in the sweatshirts that are standing in front of the bullpen are supposed to protect the pitcher and the
they
catcher.
all dived out of the way.
They all jumped out of the way.
Yeah,
Huh.
I noticed that.
Well, I can rule out, 6 or 7 guys that are not going to be joining the Secret Service.
Yeah, right.
The 1-1 to Aiden Morris is low. It's 2-1. Two-one to Morris is swung on
another
and
one.
lined foul into the Crabs bullpen again. It's 2-2.
I don't think there's anybody warming up down there, though, is there? I don't see a catcher. I just see a guy. I see one of the members of the Crabs standing against the wall,
warming up.
but there's nobody actually
warming up
tossing a
their
ball.
arm.
Yeah.
Nick Tabura,
No,
I'm being
it's
told,
funny.
is in the bullpen, and you
Wondered
were
last
wondering
night where
about
Tabura
him
is.
last night. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he's here.
Chance to pitch tonight.
Two-two to Aiden Morris is in the dirt, gets past the catcher Brown, and both runners are going to move up on the wild pitch.
I think that's actually a pass ball.
Okay, Benjamin. No, I agree.
I don't think it was in the dirt.
I think you're right, yeah. Went right between the legs, the catcher, Nick Brown. So second and third, 1 down. A 3-2 count to Aiden Morris. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 down. That's going to bring up Carasoza.
0 for 3.
Second and third, 2 down for Carasoza.
That's too bad for Morris. He hit the ball hard
Yeah.
twice and had a bat.
And he strikes out. Yeah, that's real tough. First pitch to Carasoza is low, and it's 1-0.
I had a dream last night that Shorty Ames had a basketball team that I was part of. and
Basketball?
It was basketball, and we were going to play ball, and the team was playing, and I wanted to get in the game, and then someone took me aside and told me that I was only on the team. I forget why, for reasons that had nothing to do with my ability to play and that I was not going to get to play.
The 1-0 to Carasoza swung on and missed. He chased the pitch outside. It's 1-1. Huh.
So I was extremely angry at Shorty over that. and confronted him in the dream.
Shorty.
Confronted him in the dream.
I could see you playing the point.
I don't even know. I have no. I played basketball when I was like in the 6th grade, and I have
That's
no idea about any of it now.
It's a point guard.
I don't know what that even means. But it turned out I didn't have a uniform anyway.
The 1-1 is swung on and grounded on a hop to the third baseman. He picks it up, throws to first, and that's going to end the inning. The Crabs score 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They lead this game 10-1 as we head to the top of the 7th. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 7th inning. The score is 10-1 in favor of the Crabs. And now to bring you the rest of the game, the one, the only, the Professor, Benjamin Schaefer.
Thank you, Liam. Top of the 7th inning, Matthew, Thacker, and Downey for the Ringtails. 1 run, 1 hit, 5 errors for the Ringtails, 10 runs, 14 hits, no errors for the Crabs. Ringtails have played fairly sloppily and also have been dominated by Bryce Short.
And I believe we have a new pitcher.
This is Tabura, I suppose.
Yes.
Nick Tabura.
Number 18, Nick Tabura. We haven't seen him in a while.
We have not seen him in a while. He has not pitched very much. And I think you have the stats over there.
Yes, I do. Nick Tabura, 8.2 innings pitched. Comes in with an ERA of 8.30. He has given up 7 hits, 8 runs, all 8 earned, 10 walks, 15 strikeouts.
All right, so a chance for Nick Tabura to get some innings in here in the top of the 7th with the Crabs leading by 9. Crabs go on to win this one. Their record will be 10 games over 500. I'm looking forward to the California Kings.
The West Coast Kings.
West Coast King. Wow,
they're
not
not
California.
just California. They
claiming
represent the whole West Coast.
So they're claiming dominance over the whole West Coast,
yes.
huh? Yikes.
Oregon, Washington.
Yeah. Huh. Swing and a miss.
They must be really good.
A lot of hubris there. 0-1 the count. Matthew is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly, and he takes a fastball in the outside corner. 0-1. It was his sacrifice fly in the first inning that brought Chavarria in for the only one run of the game for the Ringtails. Tabura winds, and the next pitch is a fastball in there. Called strike 3. Happy trails to Nick Matthew.
A short, sweet, and sincere shout-out sent up to the booth here. Happy 50th, Vince.
1 out.
Next up for the Ringtails.
Lane Thacker, the DH, will be the batter. Thacker has a hit. In fact, he has the only hit the Ringtails have tonight. RBI single. No, actually, it was not an RBI single. It was just a regular old single in the first inning. He swings and foul tips it. 0-1. And now I don't know what's going on. A conversation between Tabura and the home plate umpire out halfway to the mound. I think the count's 0-1. The scoreboard says 1-0, but I thought he swung it. Didn't he just swing it a pitch? 0-1. Tabura winds and deals, swing and a miss, 0-2. Short had 8 strikeouts in 6 innings of work. He only walked 1 batter. He gave up just the 1 run. Here's the 0-2. Fastball in on the hands, and it's fouled out of play. So if the Crabs do go on to win this 10-1 ball game, Short will go to 2-0 on the season. The 0-2 fouled out of play again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew it past him. Second strikeout for Tabura, and there's 2 away in the 7th. Ringtails hitters are just obviously overmatched by the Crabs pitching. Here's John Downey, the first baseman. Downey has struck out twice, 1 of each variety. Left-hander against left-hander, and Tabura winds, and a fastball rides high and inside. The 1-0 slider misses low and outside, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Right down the middle with a fastball, and the count now even. And the next pitch way outside, and the count goes full.
Yes.
3-2 pitch. Called. Strike 3. And the Ringtails have a somnambulant inning here in the 7th as they go down in order. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
It is the Ringtails 1, the Crabs 10, and time to live
383.
gather with your friends.
Bottom 7th. Smith, Figueiredo, and Bacho for the Crabs, leading 10-1 over the Reading Ringtails. Only time we're going to see the Ringtails this season. Lonnie Johnson out for his second inning of work. He had a rough first inning of work, giving up 2 runs in the 6th to give the Crabs a 10-1 lead. Here's Dylan Johnson, and the first pitch to Johnson is swung on a miss. It's 0-1.
With the red shirts, the bags to help you with your trash and recycling. It's the green team with the red shirts.
Somehow my scoreboard's out of order. My scorebook's out of order again. Here's a high hopper foul. 1-1. I have this. This should be Smith.
Even the best have an off night.
How did my scorebook get out of order again? Why do I have Jalen Smith
Did
batting?
you forget the 9-hitter again?
No. Didn't Johnson make the last out in the 6th?
I
guess
have to
not.
check. Was there an out on the bases, maybe?
No, I don't think so. Here's the
He was
1-1. Down low, 2-1. I have him grounding out to third. Pitch is low, 2-1 now the count. Johnson tonight, by the way, is 2 for 5 with a double. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Carasoza grounded out to end the 6th inning.
I have Carasoza striking out in the 6th.
Morris struck out. So
Okay.
Morris struck out, and then Carasoza grounded
So Morris
out.
is the only one that struck out. Okay, swing and a miss. A huge, awkward swing by Johnson, and he's gone. 1 away. Okay, so that's what happened. Now I added the 9-hitter instead of
The 9-hitter. It's been
apparently.
elusive for you.
I don't know what I'm. So Carasoza grounded out 5-3. Right.
Yes.
Okay, that's what. All right. So 1 out. Here's Jalen Smith. Now the first pitch to Smith is a slider away, 1-0.
Folks, your official attendance figures in tonight. 380 of you baseball fans right here at the park tonight.
The 1-0 catches the inside corner. 1-1 now to Smith.
Red shirts that are collecting.
Smith 0 for 4 has not been on base tonight. In fact, Smith is the only member of the Crabs who has not made it to base tonight. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Slider misses down low. 2-1. Two-one, fouled out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, swung on a miss. Nasty. Smith totally fooled. 2 away.
Next up, number 1, Koko Figueiredo.
Here's Koko Figueiredo, 3 for 4, all singles. He's scored 2 runs. He's stolen 2 bases. Johnson winds and deals. Fastball away, 1-0. One-0 pitch. Ooh, breaking pitch on the outside corner, 1-1. Nice pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled out of play. Ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Breaking pitch misses low, and it's 2-2. 10-1 Crabs. We're in the bottom of the seventh inning. 2-2 pitch. Grounded over to third on a high hop. Throw to first is not in time. Figueiredo hustling down the line, beats it out for an infield hit. That's his second infield hit of the night and his fourth hit of the evening.
Yeah, have a night, Koko.
That was,
man.
He's just so quick.
A guy who can work a count like he does and then run as well as he does
hustle,
is a lethal combination.
No, you know the thing about him is he hustles.
Yes. Always plays hard. Gives 110%
Always plays
every night.
hard. Here's Bacho, 0 for 4. That ball took a high hop, and by the time Alvarez got to it, too late. Slider down and away, it's 1-0. From the set, Johnson looks in for the sign and deals another, this time a fastball that misses high and inside, 2-0. Two to Bacho. This is down and in, 3-0. This pitcher Johnson.
No, that was a called strike.
He called that a strike?
2-1.
2-1, all right. 2-1.
That was a strike.
Johnson looks over at first. Here's the 2-1. Breaking pitch that time for sure is a ball. 3-1. This way inside. 3-1 the count. The clouds on the eastern horizon have a strange orange hue. Swing and a miss, 3-2 the count. Kind of a purplish hue out there.
It's
It's
kind
weird.
of eerie. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's weird. I don't know what that is. They look sort of purplish orange. Three and 2 the count to Dawson Bacho. Koko Figueiredo over at first. Probably not stealing up 10-1. A short lead. Actually, he's going and the ball hits him in the back. First and second with 2 away for Damian Henderson, who's 4 for 4 with a double and 3 runs scored and 2 RBIs.
Another Crab having a amazing night.
Here we are. First and second, 2 outs. He has not homered in almost 2 weeks. He just needs one to break the record. Here's the pitch. Ooh, and he waves at a pitch down and away. 1-0. 0-1. From the belt, Johnson looks at second and deals 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1, another pitch in the dirt, inside, 2-1. Nicely blocked by Nick Brown. 2-1 the count. Damian Henderson. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. 2-2. All right. Johnson, with a long look in, shakes off a couple signs. Now he sets. Gazes out at second. And a 2-2. Fouled out of play again.
Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. 22's at bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Two guys on the bases.
Yep.
Two hours for this guy to deliver the pitch. From the set. Here he comes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over. He ends up striking out the side. The Crabs don't score. There was 1 hit and 2 left. And at the end of 7, it's 10-1 Crabs. This is Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Top of the 8th inning. Thanks to Compass Community Credit Union offering free checking with no requirements, low rates on loans with quick in-house decision. Call 443-8662 or visit compassccu.org. They're now open in Arcata and the Henderson Center. Alvarez, Castaneda, and Brown for the Ringtails. In the top of the 8th inning, they trail 10-1. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
New pitcher, 31, Ryan Rodriguez.
This is Ryan Rodriguez.
I don't think we've gone over the lines for the last 2 Crabs pitchers. So Bryce Short.
I did Short.
Okay, so Nick Tabura, 1 inning pitched. No hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts. Pretty good. It's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, start outside. Here's Ryan Rodriguez. And what kind of stats? Let's see what we got on Ryan Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez comes in 9 1/3 innings pitched. 11 hits, 10 runs, all earned. No, like only 8 earned. He's walked 7, struck out 13. An ERA of 7.71, but only in 9 1/3 innings pitched. So here's Alvarez, 0 for 2. Left-handed hitter against the right-hander Rodriguez. 1 run, 1 hit, 5 errors for the Wildcats, or whatever, the Ringtails. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors for the Crabs.
Your
There's a
animals
fastball
mixed up.
misses inside, 1-0. There's some kind of animal. The 1-0 down low, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Ooh, check swing on a fastball down low and inside, 2-0. 3-0 now. 3-0. Thrown hard, but ball 4 inside. He walks him on 4 pitches. Nothing more exciting than having a 10-run lead and a 9-run lead and having your pitcher come out and just walk a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Let's hope he doesn't.
Make this.
Looks like he's overthrowing to me a little bit. He threw all those pitches very hard, but most of them were not close.
Yeah, if he comes out and walks a bunch of guys, make this game a lot longer.
Here's Castaneda, and he takes a pitch low and away. That's 5 in a row now. Castaneda, this is a pinch hitter. This is 13. Matthew Corkery? Matt Corkery. The 1-0 misses low and inside. 6 in a row now. Two-0. Way outside and all the way to the backstop. 3-0. And these pitches are not close. These are way outside. That one, no chance at all for Mortis to get to it. It was way outside. So a wild pitch.
Yeah, I think Aiden Morris is going to go out there and talk to him. Maybe sees a mechanical issue there.
Well, Alvarez out at second now with nobody out.
Check out HumboldtCountyRealEstate.com for more information. Located at 343 Main Street.
I noticed that the third base coach has some sort of board or like piece of paper
Yeah, I wonder what that
that
is.
he's looking at.
Maybe a screenplay. Looks like he might be writing a
Yeah,
screenplay or something.
possibly. Writing a thesis.
Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 3-1 now the count.
Kind of reminds me in college football, some teams will have coaches that flash like random like photos,
Really?
and that'll signify a play to the
I see.
quarterback.
3-1 is a strike. He was headed to first, but delayed call by the home plate umpire, and he's going to have to turn around and go back to the batter's box, so the count's full now. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it'll be a series of pictures, and then depending on what those pictures are and what order,
Right.
it'll signify a certain play to the quarterback.
3-2, way inside, ball 4, and he walks the first 2 hitters here in the 8th with a 9-run lead.
This is not ideal.
Well,
Need to get a pillow for you just to lay your head down and go to sleep. Man.
here's the pitch. Swing and a big cut there from Brown. This is not Brown. This is number 23.
No, it's Brown. Nick Brown.
Oh,
is
okay, number 23. Right.
yep.
Okay, very good. Right. Here's the pitch. And he pops it back to the pitcher's mound. Rodriguez a couple steps off the mound, has it. 1 away. Here's Otero. 0 for 2. First and second, 1 out. Right-hander Otero, the hitter. Here's the pitch, and it hits him on the shoulder, and that's going to load the bases. Yikes.
Maybe that's what I'll do before games.
That's going to load the bases.
They won't notice. It'll be more official if you're up here doing something. I mean,
All right. Here's Chavaria. Chavaria is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Rodriguez having a lot of trouble finding home plate. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that almost hit him inside. Way overthrowing. Again, these pitches not particularly close.
His release point is all messed up.
Mhm.
It looks like.
Yeah. 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. On the outside corner, 1-1.
I mean, I'm no pitching expert, but most of the time it comes down to letting the ball go too early or letting the ball go too late.
Yeah, indeed. I think that's pretty much right. Yeah, the 1-2 misses away. A 1-1 misses away. It's 2-1 now. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball right by him. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Chavarria. Bases are loaded for the Ringtails. 2-2 pitch. Way outside, and the count goes full.
All right. Well, he's going to have to throw a strike. Obviously.
3-2 the count. Oh, that hits him.
Man.
Ay. Another pitch that, well, obviously not close since it hit him. And it's 10-2 now in favor of the Crabs.
And Eric Giacone is going to go out there and offer words of wisdom. Maybe he sees something that's not right in his delivery.
The words of wisdom are not let it be.
Words of wisdom are find what's wrong and fix it.
All right, base is still loaded. Still only 1 out, a run in. He walked Alvarez and Corkery. Brown popped out. He hit Otero and Chavarria. So the meeting on the mound concludes.
Ground ball could get him out of the inning, though. So that's the good news.
Home run could get him back in the game.
Yeah.
Here's Taylor 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses low and outside. Again, not close.
Nobody's in the Crabs bullpen.
1-0. That's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1.
This kind of reminds me of the 9th inning of the Giants game today, where
They gave up a lot of runs.
They gave up 3 runs, I think, but
A 1-1 way outside, 2-1.
could have been worse than that. Although it wasn't a lot of walks, it was. I think,
in Colorado, the
Trevor
Rockies
Story
are a
hit a
good hitting
2-run
team.
homer. Yeah.
Oh, check swing. He tried to go hold up and couldn't do it, and it's 2-2 now to Taylor.
They got to make it over here first, though. Although it's a super sparse.
2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Rodriguez winds and deals 2-2 way outside, and the count goes full. Man, he's just all over the place.
He's really struggling out there to find his natural release point. Sometimes you just get the yips, and it's really hard.
3-2. Sit high in the air and out of play. Count stays full. Three-two pitch. Fouled out of play again. So the count is full to Taylor with the bases loaded here in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. A good at bat by Taylor. He's hanging in there, fouling off some good pitches. Corkery at third, Otero at second, Chavarria at first. It's 10-2 in favor of the Crabs. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air and deep to right field. Going back is Henderson. He's at the fence. He reaches up. It's off the fence. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. They're going to hold another runner at third. A stand-up double for Taylor. And it's 10-4 in favor of the Crabs. That ball was rocketed. Got a little bit under it. Just missed getting it out.
Based on the sound of the ball coming off the bat, I thought it was gone.
Yep.
Like you said, he got under it a little bit.
Here's Chuck Matthey, 0 for 2. So the Ringtails, chance to get back into it here.
And there's some movement running down to the Crabs bullpen. Oh, man.
He hit him. Another hit batter.
And
that's the third hit batter in the inning.
And Rodriguez is obviously very unhappy with himself.
Yikes.
Obviously not doing this intentionally in any way.
Now the right part of the infield coming in to try to settle him down. That's the third hit batter of the inning. 3 runs in for the Ringtails. And with the bases loaded, an extra base here puts him back in the game. All right, well, umpire out again to break up the tete-a-tete on the mound.
I think that's Dalton Smith, number 40, in the Crabs bullpen.
Okay. Well, he better hurry up.
Yeah, it's red alert.
Red alert.
Crabs
Bases
bullpen
are
right
loaded. Chavarria at third. Taylor at second. Matthey at first. Thacker the batter. He's 1 for 3. He's the only Ringtail, member of the Ringtails, that had a hit against short. All right. Bases loaded. Here's Thacker. Rodriguez first pitch. Ooh, almost hits him.
Come on.
It's a bloodbath out there. Want to know the count. Wait. Oh, catches the outside corner with a fastball, and it's 1-1. Rodriguez sets from the belt. 1-1. Broken bat. Looper out to second base. Smith has it. Everybody's going to hold. 2 away. And here's Downey. John Downey, the first baseman. He has struck out 3 times tonight. Twice looking, 1 swinging. All right, Rodriguez sets with the runners taking their lead. There's a pitch away, 1-0. Way outside and low, 2-0. Nowhere to put him. 10-4 Crabs. Ringtails threatening with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, a big cut. He was trying to get him back in the game with that swing. And, you know, home run makes it 10-8. So, not a bad idea. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. It's high, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
Oh, man.
10-5.
All right, this is officially not good.
Tying run's going to come to
If
the
it
plate.
wasn't official before, it's no.
Tying run is
Not
going to
good.
come to the plate. Here comes Robin, and I believe that's it for Ryan Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's a rough outing for him.
Yeah, no good. That was not good. All right. So they bat around, do the Ringtails. Here's Alvarez, who led off the inning with a walk.
Number 40. Dalton Smith. Okay. On the mound for your Humble Crabs, number 40, Dalton Smith.
Dalton Smith will come in relief. Let me see what stats we have on Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith, 15 2/3 innings pitched. He has no record. 10 hits, 6 runs, 5 were earned. He's walked 17 and struck out 28, an ERA of 2.87. Taylor's at third. Matthey is at second. Downey's at first. Alvarez, the hitter. Ten to 5 in favor of the Crabs.
He cannot hit guys.
It doesn't matter if you're doing it intentionally or not. If you hit enough guys, when they start
All right. So Dalton Smith, the fourth pitcher of the night for the Crabs. Taking his warm-up pitches. A home run makes it 10-9. And the amazing thing about that is that the Ringtails only have 2 hits. The Crabs have 15 hits, and the Ringtails are a home run from getting back into the game. And actually, even an extra base hit puts them back in the game. So the Crabs in danger of letting one slip away. And I don't know. Smith's warm-up pitches are kind of all over the place. Okay. Here we go. Alvarez, the batter, he walked to start the inning.
Coming to bat for the Ringtails,
He's 0 for 2 otherwise.
Alvarez.
All right, left-handed hitter against the right-hander, Dalton Smith, who sets and deals a fastball high, 1-0. Ringtails have batted around, sort of. Here's the 1-0, way outside, 2-0. Did someone spike the water out in the Crabs bullpen? 2-0 the count. Somebody dosed the water.
I don't know. They may
2-0.
need to conduct an investigation.
Here's the 2-0. There's a strike at the belt, 2-1. Smith's 2-1. Down low, 3-1.
Oh,
Nowhere to
no.
put this guy either.
Come on.
You're the one that wanted to
We're
stay.
up by 5. Well, I have to stay no
You
matter
have to
what.
stay.
So
You're the one that talked me into staying. 3-1 the count.
it's part of my evil plan.
And that was fouled out of play, and the count goes full.
I made this 8th inning happen on purpose.
3-1 the count. It's actually only 9:30. It seems later for some reason.
Yeah, it does.
3-2. Here's the pitch. In the dirt.
God.
Ball 4.
Well,
10-6 Crabs.
at least the game is close.
Here's Corkery. He walked in his first appearance. Here's the pitch. Way high and all the way to the backstop, and luckily that rebounded back to Smith to Morris.
Seriously, what is going on? As Mike Kruko would say, they've all got a wild hair up their nose.
Is that what Kruko would say?
Yeah, when guys are wild on the mound.
Yeah. Want to know the count? Base is still loaded. 1-0 to Corkery. Smith sets. Swing and a miss, a big cut. Ringtails seeing a shot here to get back in. Corkery is the tying run. Who would have thought they were going to bring the tying run to the plate in this game? Still only 2 hits.
I can't say I did.
That is one weird line score. 6 runs, 2 hits, 5 errors.
Yeah,
for
really.
the Ringtails.
You don't see that very often.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled up against the screen, and it's 1-2. There are 2 outs, which happened a long time ago.
Yeah. Start of this 8th inning happened a very long time ago.
1-2. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Way high with a fastball, 3-2. This is really unbelievable.
Well, as a Giants fan, I've seen this happen many, many times. So, I'm experienced.
3-2 the count. The pitch. Swing and
There
a miss.
we
Got him,
go.
and the inning's over. Ringtails get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on a hit. There were no errors and 3 left, and at the end of 7.5, it's 10-6 in favor of the Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, back at the ballpark, 10-6 now in favor of the Crabs. 6 runs, 2 hits, 5 errors for the Ringtails. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors for the Crabs. Bryce Kirk, the DH, will lead off. He's 3 for 4 tonight with a double. I'm kind of afraid to see the top of the 9th.
Coming to bat for your humble Crabs, designated hitter, number 24, Bryce Kirk.
So here he is, Bryce Kirk, DH, batting left-handed. And do we have a new pitcher? This is, I think, a new pitcher because it's a left-hander. Johnson wasn't a left-hander.
I believe you're right. It's a nice beard, too.
Getting back here for
Number
mustache night.
55.
Oh. Tommy Sipes. First pitch is a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 to Kirk. Sipes has pitched here before.
Yes,
The
he
0-1.
has.
There's a
Oh,
breaking pitch,
boy.
hits him in the back, and it's maybe somebody spiked the water in both bullpens.
Yeah. Something's going on.
So Kirk aboard. I don't know.
Next up, number 4, Kyle Nell.
It's turning into a bloodbath here at the Arcata Park, our ballpark. Oh, the humanity. A breaking pitch misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1. Sipes does not throw hard at all. And he had Nell out in front of that one. Nell tonight has a home run, a single. He's gotten a board on an error, and he struck out looking. Crabs need some insurance, up 10-6 after that last half inning. Here's the pitch. And he hits a base hit in the right field. They just bang that one out there. So first and second, nobody out for the Crabs now. Here's Aiden Morris. Morris is 0 for 4.
Next up, number 39, Aiden Morris.
Got some action in the Ringtail bullpen. So here's Morris batting right-handed against left-hander Sipes, who sets and looks out at second base. And deals, swing and a miss. He had Morris out in front of it. His pitches are deceptive and enticing. But you got to wait on him because he doesn't throw very hard. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Misses low and outside. 1-1. One pitch. Oh, breaking pitch catches the inside corner. Nice pitch. 1-2.
Ooh, that was pretty filthy.
1-2 the count. Kirk at second, Nell at first. The 1-2 misses inside. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. 2 on. And the next pitch is popped in the air, foul. It's going to drift into the seats.
Once again, nobody can catch it.
I mean, that had nothing on it, too. That was like the easiest pop fly in the world to catch, and they just cowered over there. On the, I mean, 2-2 the count.
Shots fired.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped in the air on the right side. Downey over at first has it for out number 1. Runners have to hold. So 1 away. Here's Carasoza, 0 for 4. Kirk's still out at second. Nell's still out at first. Only one out now. All right. Sipes sets and deals a breaking pitch or whatever it is. Just a regular old pitch. That's, I guess, misses high. But right over the heart of the plate to Carasoza, it's 1-0. The 1-0 to Carasoza, way outside, 2-0. Right down the middle. 2-1. You can't call it a fastball. It's just a pitch.
Got some nice movement on it.
It's the straight pitch.
Yeah.
2-1. And then he's got the moving pitch. The breaking pitch. 2-1 is hit high in the air to left center field, deepest part of the ballpark. Rushing back is the center fielder, and he makes the catch near the warning track. 2 away.
Let's hear from the back door, Brooklyn Burns.
And the runner's still holding. We go back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Johnson, 2 for 5.
Next up, number 20, Dylan Johnson.
16 hits in the game for the Crabs, but they only lead by 4. Here's the pitch. They have out-hit the opponent 16-2. There's a fly ball to center field. Will end the inning. Crabs don't score, although they get a hit and 2 left. And at the end of 8, 10-6. Stay tuned. Top of the 9th inning coming up. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Walking guys all night long.
All right. Top of the 9th inning. Bottom of the order for the Ringtails, Brown, Otero, and then the leadoff hitter, Chavarria. With the Crabs leading 10-6, 6 runs, 2 hits, 5 errors for the Ringtails. 10 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Crabs. And how could the Ringtails possibly get 6 runs on only 2 hits, you may ask? Well, that's because the Crabs have walked. In the 8th inning, they hit 1, 2 batters. They walked 1, 2, 3, 4 batters. Actually, they hit 3 batters, walked 4 batters, and gave up a double. And that led to 5 runs on the part of the Ringtails. And that's how you get 6 runs on only 2 hits. So let's hope that Dalton Smith, out for his 2nd inning of work, can nail it down here in the top of the 9th inning. Brown to lead it off. He's 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a pop out to the pitcher. Dalton Smith sets and comes home. Fastball on the inside corner, taken for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Dalton Smith sets and comes home 0-2 with a fastball that misses high. Here's the 1-2. Popped in the air on the infield. Smith behind second base has it for out number 1. Here's Otero, 0 for 2.
Next up, number 14, Noah Otero.
Don't forget, fans, Friday night, first of a 3-game series with the West Coast Kings. Their first time at the Arcata Ballpark. We hear they're pretty good. We'll see. Swing and a miss. 0-1 now, the count to Otero. First ball game, 7 o'clock Friday night. You're going to want to be here. The band's going to be here. Liam's going to be here. I'm going to be here. You ought to be here. Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Sunday, 12:30. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. From the set, here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew it past him. 2 away. So Dalton Smith riding himself in between innings. Although he did just walk one guy. He struck out the second batter he saw. So 2 outs. We'll go back to the top of the order. Here's Chavarria. Over 0 for 2. But he's managed to score 2 runs because he walked in the first and was hit by a pitch in the 8th. Smith's first pitch is a fastball right down the middle. 0-1. Set, the 0-1 pitch. Misses high. One and one. Misses down low and away. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Misses low and away. 3-1. Three and one the count to Chavarria. Oh, hits him. I may have spoken too soon. Another hit batter. That one sounded like it stung. That was not. That was a fastball right in the back.
There have been a lot of hit by pitches in this game.
Well, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 by the Crabs. 1, 2, 3, 4 by the Crabs. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1 now to Taylor. Taylor doubled in his last at bat. He was 0 for 3 before that. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, he hits that one high in the air and way foul. You yank that out onto 10th Street.
There's people pretty close to where that ball hit.
0-2 the count. They're down to their last strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, he strokes one high in the air to right center field. Henderson going over to get it. He's under it, and he's got it for out number 3 in the ball game. Is over. Crabs win it 10-6. 10 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Crabs. 6 runs, 2 hits, 5 errors for the Ringtails. Crabs are now 23-13 on the season. 10 games over 500. and don't know the Ringtails record. The win goes to Bryce Short, who is now, I think, 2-0 on the season. Let's see. Bryce Short is 2-0 on the season. As I said, Friday night it'll be the West Coast Kings here for a 3-game series. See if Liam has any last comments on tonight's ball game before we wrap it up.
Man, it was a good game.
For a while.
Got a little hairy towards the end, but a win's a win.
Win's a win. We'll take it.
And looking forward to the West Coast
All right.
Kings this weekend.
All right. Till then, Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner. It's been a pleasure bringing you all the action tonight. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.